This is all about pressure sprayers. Now, I know they cost a little bit more than normal little like ones, but why do you need it? Well, they need to be in your arsenal of gardening goodies. Why? Because it makes life easier. So let's take a look at what we get. This is the big guy, and this is its big brother. So if any of you have ever tried to spray weeds or to get rid of weeds or even to feed your garden on a large aspect or a large area, you'll realize that one of those little guys just ain't going to do it. You end up with cramps in your hand, broken back, on your knees, and it just doesn't serve the purpose. So let's take a closer look at these babies. The 5-litre pressure sprayer comes with a lance, and it's got this beautiful tube here which works incredibly well so that you've got space to move. But besides all of that, they're really practical and they're worth every cent that you're going to invest in them. The pressure sprayer has a mechanism which, as you pump it, so it's creating a pressure within the lower casing. That makes it so much easier when you're needing to spray, because take a look. Create the pressure and out it comes. It's also got an adjustable nozzle here. This is a copper nozzle, which for me is number one. I mean, this is the Rolls Royce. You've also got an application on them where you can do a continuous spray. So pushing the handle down and clipping that in means it sprays permanently. All right, when you're done, you just pull it back. And that makes life so much simpler. Remember, you can charge it up to a point where the plunger becomes a little bit stiff and difficult to push down. You don't want to over-pressurize it, and then simply push it down, and away you go. When you've finished using your pressure sprayer, please do not open it up if there is still pressure in it. They all have a little pressure release valve over here. Really important, so hold it away from you. Open it up, getting rid of all the excess pressure, thereby knowing that it's really safe, that you can then undo it without having any smelly plant food spraying on you or any chemical that you might have used in your garden. This is the 5-litre pressure sprayer. It works on the same principle as the smaller 2-litre, except this is the 5-litre big boy. It's got the exact same system where you're going to push the plunger down to create the pressure in the lower side of the container. All right, it's got a clip-in system here. So this is not only your pump, but it's also clip it in, and then you can pick it up and away you go. The other important thing is that here is your pressure nozzle, like we showed on the little guy. Same thing. Pick it up, and you can see that the pressure then releases. Remember, whenever spraying with any chemicals, to always use your protective gear, a face mask and goggles if necessary. When you've finished using your sprayer for whatever application, it's really important to clean it out. And that makes sure that you can get the most use out of this guy for years and years and years to come. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you've got rid of all the pressure. Open it up. Dispose of the excess liquid in a safe place, and then simply replace it with some warm water. Then what you want to do is pop in a little bit of bleach, or you can use a washing up liquid, and you follow the same application as if you were going to spray, except what we're doing now is we're cleaning it. So close it up, give it a good shake, get it all over, pump it up as normal, because now this is where the trick comes in. So many of us don't follow this last step, which is probably the most important. And that's to remember, if there were any chemicals left in here, that we are now going to get it through the spray nozzle and clean the spray nozzle out. So if there's any residue, any little clumps left, that it's simply going to flush it and clean it. There we go. Make sure you clean it, use it on the different applications so that you're getting rid of any bits that are left here. Do that for a full minute or so, clean it through. Once you've done that, release the pressure, give it a final rinse with some warm water, and your pressure sprayer is good to go. If you find that for some reason the water is not coming out in your spray in the evenness that you're looking for, all you need to do is remove this little nozzle at the end, and it's the same for all of your pressure sprayers. Remove it, and you'll find just along there are some little holes. That is actually where the water comes through. What I do, take a little pin, Simply pop it in there, turn it round. Once you've done that, follow your same cleaning procedure with a bit of household bleach, and that should do it. Pop your nozzle back on, and away you go. If you enjoyed this clip, like it, share it, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more gardening tips.